See, when you don't live alone, you just hear creaking upstairs all the time and you just gotta wait. So in the meantime, why don't you like my Facebook page and follow my Twitter? If you're new here, let me give you the Damsel Entertainment Guide. I grade things on a light spectrum of color, so I use the cool colors, the green, the blue, and the purple. Those are the good grades, and then the not so good grades are the warm colors, the yellow, orange, and the red. And it's a general guideline here, not that you have to follow it, but you know, follow it. Click that like button before you even watch the video because why not? Of course, you gotta subscribe and hit the little bell notification button so you get notified on all my videos, even the ones you don't care about. I'm also an actor, so you can check out some film content that I have coming out. There's music, there's comedy, there's entertainment. And don't be afraid to leave a comment on what you thought of this movie down below. Even if you just want to say hi, chances are I'll reciprocate that hi. You know what really pissed me off? During a vital scene of this movie that I was trying to process, you got this motherfucker in the row in front of me texting away on his phone with the screen brightness turned all the way the fuck up. A percentage of my attention was on him, and he's not an actor. So you see where that can be problematic. It's all about a family who, when they go up north to their vacation house, they're stalked by a family that looks identical to them. Are they clones? Are they long-lost relatives? Who knows? I know, but you gotta see it for yourself. The way the film opens is very simple, but it's the first shot of, it's text on the screen. But something about it was just so, thought-provoking and eerie. Very eerie about. It's something, especially if what they said is a true fact, it really makes you think. And that'll be in your brain as you watch the rest of the film. And Us is a very intriguing story. Let me first say the acting in this film is pretty top-notch all across the board. The lead actress is phenomenal. There's a lot of terror in this film, and you can, her performance really helps you feel what the characters are going through in that moment, which is the best thing you can ask for in a horror movie. This is one of those movies that's going to have you thinking throughout the duration of the film. Even while the film is still going and people are still talking, half of your brain is going to be trying to replay scenes you've already seen to try to figure things out that have not been revealed to you yet, which in a way makes it a deeper experience with more layers. The film is very tense throughout. Not a lot of movies really scare me. I almost don't think any horror movie will legitimately scare me these days. I'm just so desensitized. But it made me tense, you know, through the whole thing. I was tense. I was on the edge of my seat, to use a cliche. So in that aspect, it succeeded as a horror film. I always love thriller movies where you feel like the characters can't catch a break, and you almost feel exhausted watching it in a good way, because you feel like you're going through these things with the characters, and this movie had some elements of that. So while this movie didn't terrify me per se, it gave me the creeps, you know? And the plot gets bigger and bigger and bigger as the movie goes on. Bigger than what you would assume it would get to from the trailers. So that was a surprise. The only real problem I have with the film is that during one scene, things are very much fed to you as an audience member, and it's fed to you the way a lot of movies like to just pour out all the details to you all at once. That scene, though the story behind it was very fascinating, just felt a little amateur. But that's one thing in this entire span of a movie that really, you know, irritated me a bit. So overall, this movie was fantastic. Jordan Peele has maintained his momentum since Get Out, maybe even grown from it. Definitely go see this movie.